Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Rimworld Beta 18. It's a lovely place here, really. Just ignore all the dead caribous that are currently lying outside and all the blood. You might have noticed that some of the colonists' names have changed. That is because I was initially assuming that, you know, the people you get who are left behind, quote unquote, actually have a chance of joining you. I basically sat around for a little bit, dropping refugee pod crashes, getting random wanderer joins in the debug to figure out if that's really true. It's not. It's just a way to random roll more people without feeling save scummy. So, patron names are now included. Yay! Alright, let's get to cleaning this place up, because there's a lot of bodies once again. It's a bit of a mess. Yeah, we have suspended the butcher bills for now, so that they don't butcher over capacity. Can we not take animal corpses over here? That would be lovely. We don't need a caribou to be lying around there. That's silly. The caravans are still on the way home. I think they should be just, you know, moving along slowly. Oh no, wait, these guys are, still hanging out over here, that's right. Because I kind of forgot to load the map up again. Because I'm silly like that. We could tell them to do a bit of mining. We do have 178 silver here, which is pretty good. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to tell them to cut down some of these cacti. And then we'll harvest some agaves. Although we don't really need agaves harvested, so instead we might do a bit of mining further. And then we'll, like, bring all the steel that we can get. I do kind of need you guys to work for me for a little bit. Oh yeah, you don't have any work, do you? Well, you do now! Enjoy! We are not going to get a lot of steel out of this at all. It's also going to take ages. But you know. We do need to get this underway anyway, so might as well do it quickly. Meanwhile, things over here are pretty calm. I think we've got like 3 caribou corpses that cannot currently fit into the food pile, which is fine. Oh, and you don't have to sit in the door anymore, piggy. It's fine. We'll get you that medical treatment that you need. There we go. Sorry, buddy. Now get us more little piglets, because that's cute. There's a local dromedary here? And he's mad. Bugger. We'll get Nanon, James, EBS, Damien, Brian, sorry. What used to be a colonist called Damien. It's not technically wrong. And here we go. What are you doing? You're going for BBS. That's great. Brian is going to put a stop to that. And he's now on fire. He died. That was going to happen, but I do kind of regret it anyway. I would have loved to tame a dromedary. You can get wool from them. Well, it's only one, so... Oh, right, you guys are... No, you don't do that. Don't follow people around. That's rude and impolite. And definitely not helpful in any way. Yeah, we just expanded our fridge. It's once again full. Trosma is now fully healed. We have a very tiny chance to recruit him. You know, at least we've got the dedicated social person doing it now. I'm actually slowly becoming quite adept at it. You know, it's always nice to not be at war with the enemy anymore. The Unicum of the Hill, they offered us peace terms, and, you know, we accepted. A crap ton of experience for it as well. I'm gonna tell James... you should tame that dromedary for me. Because I would like some wool. That'd be cool. It's not often that you see an animal on this map. Usually it's just a mega scarab or so, but no, we actually had some dromedaries. Fair enough, Brian's doing a bit of cleaning. We need to get rid of some of this blood. There is an awful lot of it. We revealed a tiny area. Well done. This is good mining practice at least. We're still at 6, you know, it's not going to be decent in a long time. But we can try, we can dream. We can dig tunnels. Try and find some more ore, I guess. You can mine if you want to. Right, how's stuff going over here? We've got a decent chunk of it. I don't think we can carry all of this. Unfortunately, we're going to have to load up the world map now. Which is going to take a little bit. And I really should have remembered to do that beforehand. Just because it's nice to have that out of the way. Instead of having to awkwardly talk over it every time. There we go. Reform, grab all of you. Grab the guns, first of all. Then get the silver. We've got a day's worth of food. We can carry 50 steel. It's not bad. Alright. And they automatically reform, that's cool. Unfortunately, I told them to do that late at night, so it's not going to happen for a while. Oh well, they're going to be coming home now. That'll be useful. Nanon's got a major breakers. Hideous environment. I mean, yeah. There's dead bodies in the fridge all over the place. I can see what you mean. It's not very pretty. You will never do cleaning, that's part of the problem. We're bringing in some more medicine, that's always useful. Spoils in over a decade. Well, I'm not in a rush. Nanon's wandering around in a psychotic daze. Apparently there's a rotting corpse somewhere. Must have been down there, I was about to say. Should probably do something about that, to be honest. Also, I need you to not have herbal medicine. Because that's a bad place for it. Put it in the fridge with the rest of it. Although I do wonder how we got so little medicine out of that. Because we got like 30 the first time around. Now we're back up to 24. Now there's apparently another little stack of it somewhere. Has to be seen to be believed. A sow has given birth! Oh goody, we've got one more piglet. I'll take it. I'll happily take it. Once they grow up, we should be able to sell them for a bit of money. Because I'm not sure that butchering them is a great way to go. It's very depressing on the social tab when it's like dead, 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 you know? We'll definitely keep a few of them around. I think primarily the males will be the ones that get sold. Actually, no. If we sell most of the female ones, we can sort of keep an eye on the birth rate. So that we don't, you know, end up with a pig explosion. With just a giant stack of pigs everywhere. That would be weird. It's a definite possibility as well. Cool. We now have a dromedary. They'll produce milk and wool. It's only intermediate... We could train an army of attack dromedaries. It's not very useful, but it is a thing we can do. It very much is. Okay, some more exploratory digging. If it's all possible, you can see James. Mining 7, getting up there. The trick is to try and get some good miners before we go at the gold and the plasteel and the other things. Otherwise, it will literally take ages to do, and we won't get much out of it. The boys are nearly home, so running out of food is not a big deal. Nanon's just kind of had it for now, which, fair enough. We finished a blowback operation. Now we just need microelectronics basics. Oh dear. And we're gonna build a little bit of a wall. There we go. Let's do something like this. And then we'll have it go around to here. Having a wall is a good idea. Just so we don't get murdered too horribly. We'll probably have enough stuff for this. Nanon's collapsed. That is fair enough. Go eat and go to bed. There you go. Now to continue the ridiculous wall of awesomeness. It will be silly. But by leaving a couple of entrances, they should hopefully not smash everything down. There we go. It's not the worst wall in the world, I'm just not sure we have enough stone for it. We definitely do not. We'll see. We can always get some more chunks, it's fine. Blitz and Supercharge are fighting. Damn it, guys. Why? Was insulted by Blitz. This drove Supercharge into a rage and he began to fight. Insulted me, harmed me, had a cathartic fight. And Blitz probably had an angering fight. Yeah, there you go. I'm not even sure why they hate each other. Blitz tried to slam Supercharge with his head. Supercharge hit Blitz with a clobber from his right fist, bruising his torso and rib while wearing a crazy look. He's got those crazy eyes. Oh dear. Blitz then smashed Supercharge with his head, wounding his right leg while wearing a blank look. I'm not sure how headbutting a leg works. It doesn't seem like the smartest idea. It sounds like what a kickboxer would say when he got beat up in a fight. And it's like, yeah, I totally meant to headbutt his head, it's fine. Weird people. So we're gonna have to treat them now for injuries. There's a granite wall here that we can deconstruct. We can salvage some of the bricks and put them forth for our own use. There's some granite tiles over there. We can rip the flooring out. We'll get this wall built. It's fine. It will also leave us plenty of room for expanding in the future. And make sure that we can reach our farmlands without, you know, relative harm. There'll be a couple of choke points that we can make use of, which is like the main idea here. Eventually though, we'll move on and build a mountain base somewhere, just because I like mountain bases. They're good. Bring out those chunks. We'll do things with them. Remove all the flooring that we can, because flooring is silly. Especially outside. It's a weird little desert town, but it's our little desert town. Also, you guys don't have to mine anymore. Stop wasting your talents. Could you do me a favor, me? Could we have a word with... So annoying to click on him. Sometimes you have to click right on the dude, sometimes you have to click on his name. And they never want to work with you. It's very annoying. Oh, well, we're getting that recruitment chance up there. 2.6% chance now. It's still pretty silly. But eventually he'll come around. Eventually. There's now 800 rice lying outside. This is good. But it's also kind of bad. Because it's going to go to waste. We don't have any meat, do we? Yeah. Unsuspend. Susie is wandering around in sadness because ugly environment. Yep. I will go and quickly tell them that this is all their home region now. Because it's nice like that. Now we should go and clean everything inside. Although it's going to take ages to do so. But work is happening. Construction is being learned. This is good. We're making progress. They might try to smash the wall at some point, but it's a distraction mainly. It's also granite, so good bloody luck. Rare thrombos. 2 of them this time. We have a 2% chance upon failing to tame them that they will attack James. Which is not great. But if we can tame a thrombo, we're gonna have some fun. They're insanely valuable. Or we can try fighting them. You know. It's quite silly when you have a level 19 and only have a 0.6% chance of taming them successfully. Just gonna keep an eye on this in case it goes horribly wrong. It did not. That's good. Have you been treated yet? You have not. Apparently, either Blitz has been, or he's just a badass who doesn't get injured. I don't know. Could be any of them. Wall's coming along pretty slowly, but, you know, surely. I do really enjoy that fast learner perk. It's really good. Even just minor passions like social, which is kind of hard to learn, it's been going pretty well. Been going really bloody well, actually. The shooting is also just insane. Kind of forgot about this little outcrop, where we do keep a lot of our weapons and whatnot. We're gonna have to incorporate that into our wall at some point. Just like the little prison over here. Susie's no longer sad. We have a overflow of meat right now. So we're gonna have to try to work through all of the meat that's in here right now by turning it into fine meals. Which also have the benefit of making people happy. So that's good. It's almost like we're actually starting to flourish a little bit. And the thrombos are pretty happy to eat our plants. Which is not really something I'm okay with, but you know, what can you do? Not much is the answer. At least it's good growing practice, I guess. You know, we're constantly having to resow those plants. Which I guess is a thing. I will give them a little bit more access to our fridge, that's fine. Like, if you see something you want to eat, go ahead. We also have milk now. Cool. So the dromedary has been getting us a bit of milk slowly. Wool takes ages to grow, but you know, it does help with chairs and whatnot later down the line. True luxury is taking your animal's hairs and turning it into a luxury chair. Fact, right there. You'll find out one day. It's gonna be really bad if we get attacked from here right now. It's gonna be really bad. Oh well. I do kind of like our setup right now. Little central building with a bunch of houses just randomly thrown across. If we need any more granite, these will be the chunks to haul. Or that wall will be deconstructed. We're actually out of granite, so yeah. We do need a lot more. Thankfully, there's plenty of chunks here that need working. We're even cleaning up some of the blood right now. Isn't that great? Things are slowly happening. With the, you know, the focus being on slowly. How are you feeling? Do you have any rapport build-up? Yeah, a lot. Okay. Unfortunately, you don't see the chance in the social interaction menu when it's like, oh, I tried to recruit him. Because that would be good to know. Just have that on, like, speed dial, pretty much. Like, oh, you had so much % chance to do this. You failed horribly. Clean this place up a little bit. It's a mess. It's a bloody mess, quite literally. But it's our bloody mess, you know? It's the way we like it. There we go. Yeah. Could be going worse. But I would like to get a move on eventually. Research. What do we need for the transport pods? Probably a whole lot, let's be honest. Yeah, transport... Actually, we do need a high-tech research bench and microelectronics. But it could be worse. We're gonna focus on gun turrets for now. Just because... Please don't... Thank God, we do not need the advanced bench for it. Because that would be really annoying. If we're basically unable to get the thing we need. Looks like we actually managed to get through the meat in here pretty quickly. Where do we keep all the fine meals? I don't see any of them in storage. Hello, Trosma! 3.7% chance. A steadfast slowpoke who is good at mining. We're gonna have to build you a bedroom, buddy. It's that time of year again. Let's have a little main street going down here. That seems like a fun idea. Unfortunately, we don't have enough steel for beds, I think. Oh no, wait, we did bring like 170, we're fine. That's a masterwork bed, wow. Pretty good. Pretty good. Seriously, you... Super Sarge, you are luxuriantly comfortable. You should be, buddy. Damn. That's good stuff. That is real good stuff. Best chair around. Best bed around, sorry. There we go. The room's coming together nice and quick. Nearly level 14 construction for me. That's really good. Nanon's got 12. James got 11. So we're going to be able to get something built pretty quickly now, which is nice. Got a normal bed, which is great. And a meteorite has struck ground in the area, leaving behind a lump of gold ore. That's like 12 units. That's a lot of gold. That is going to be very useful for the advanced research thing. You know, the little research thing that you put beside it. Unfortunately, Thrumbo 1 has decided we should not be worthy of their presence any longer. And so they're leaving. Kinda rude. Let's get some more granite blocks. We're getting this wall built slowly. But it's taking a long time because it's a huge wall. Oh, we'll have one last shot at recruiting the Thrumbo. Looks like it. And it pissed off. That may be for the best. I'm not sure well, I'm pretty sure we do have the resources to feed that. It's just not a smart idea. Also, you guys can go back to a normal, like, day. That's fine. We'll also have a little chat with Trosma over here. Who is fit to be a doctor. Which is always appreciated. You're going to be our primary miner. Don't need you to plant cut, don't need you to construct. Cooking, sure. On a 4 priority, you're going to be hauling and cleaning before you do that. So he's basically going to mine, doctor, haul clean. Actually, you know what? Let's haul clean before doctor. Because we need people to haul and clean. Even though he's a slowpoke, having one person dedicated to it, like Susie is going to help. It's going to take some of the pressure off here. But, you know, we'll keep him busy with a lot of mining jobs so that he can learn. And then he will be better. Look at him go. He's already found some more. And he's eating a fine meal. Go you, buddy. Some people are nude and unhappy about it. We need to take the grenade to this little square at some point. Phoebe, could you do that for me real quick? We're gonna get rid of these desiccated corpses for a bit. Were you just... What are you doing? Oh, you're cleaning. Okay. I was about to say, it looked like you came and grabbed a random chunk, which would have been weird. There we go. Evidence disposal. There were never any corpses here. What are you talking about? Just have to be really bloody careful that we don't accidentally blow anything of value up. Like these compacted machinery walls. Those have value. There we go, like it never ever happened. Ignore all the corpse bile that's on the ground. That is all obviously a ruse. We'll get you that steel aqua because you're a brawler with 16 talent feet. That's pretty good. I'm not a fan of brawlers normally, but you know, I'll take them. They definitely have their place in life. We might have an issue here. We have too much food. I know. It's wonderful. But it's also a little bit of a problem. Because now our growing's gonna go to waste. And we can finally start working on gun turrets. Truly, the future is now. It really is now. Why did you... Like, if you're gonna remove floors here, do more than one tile. Oh, you're gonna be annoying like that. Yep. You're gonna be annoying like that. Come on, dude. You came all the way over here to do stuff. Stay here and do stuff. So how's your... Yeah, 14, that's more like it. That's a reasonably, like, time-effective journey. There you go. Go do you, buddy. Why are you taking simple meals? Don't we have... We've got fine meals being made. Okay. Good enough. Just checking. We'll unsuspend to make sure that we get enough meat for a while. Nanon, with you being our cook. At 7, BVS. Cooking 8 does the butchering. That's a good order to do things in, I guess. Yeah, we do want people with decent cooking to actually butcher. Because otherwise, what's the point? Frostman's doing some more random dinging around the place. He's going to be doing a lot of that. Just to get him trained up. Eventually, he'll have a bloody big mountain to dig in. I hope it will be his dream to do so, because if so, then boy, do I have some good news for him. It is keeping his joy fairly high. So that's nice, you know. No downsides there or anything like that. Getting a fair bit of meat from this, that's good. Kind of filling up a bit now. That's a lot of meat, not inside the fridge. I'm just gonna point that out. It's 33 degrees outside. It's summer again. We've been here for a year now. 1 year since we crash landed here. And what a year it's been! We had starvation, we had a period where we ate human meat. I mean, what? We never... What are you talking about? We also had plenty of food delivered to our doorstep in the way of, well, pigs to begin with, although we're not going to eat those. Pigs are friends, not food. And then, you know, caribou came, and moose, or elk, one of those two. Yes, one of those two. It's been a hell of a year. It's been a hell of a year. Here's to another couple. Because darn straight, we're not done here for a long while. I don't blame people who think that their goal is to leave the Rimworld. You know, it's an ending. It's just not the kind of ending I want. I want to build a legendary town and conquer the Rimworld. You know, that sort of thing. Build an impenetrable base where people can live their lives in peace. Look at that, it's almost becoming pretty here. Just contrast that with the beginning of this episode when I was a crap ton of blood and dead animals all over the place. Now they're being processed into the food. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. We get a combat supplier from Avado. They will hang around the colony for a few days. Hello, people. We're going to need to have a word with my improved social skills. With armor vests, a smoke pop built, an automatic defensive smoke screen. It will release a thick cloud of smoke if the wearer is hit by a projectile, providing line of sight cover and preventing turrets from locking on. Single use. Covers the waist. What else covers the waist? Would that be... No, that's torso. I wonder if you can carry that on top of something. 'Cause let me check real quick. That covers the left and the right leg. Torso, left shoulder, right shoulder. I wonder if that's a thing you could just wear now instead of having to choose between an armored vest and a shield thing. I am not entirely certain. There we go. Our weapons are worth something. I might sell the poor sniper rifle to get some money. Good bolt action rifle. Oh, that's really good accuracy. That's better than the sniper rifle, actually, although it doesn't quite have the range. I might get that that bolt action rifle. I just might. Let's get them... Let's allow them entry into the colony first, you know, before we talk their ears off. That way we don't have to haul stuff quite as far. Group of travelers from Ullacum of the Hill are passing by. Let's have words with them. There's our friends now. Or at least, you know, not necessarily friends, but we tolerate them. They tolerate us for the most part. We'll sell you some bows, it's fine. And some awful weapons. We'll keep that club. Sell that damaged SMG. We'll keep these because they're good. We'll sell the normal incendiary launcher. We'll keep one around, the superior one. Sell you, grab you. Still make 35 profit. They are not interested in buying piglets, unfortunately. Weird, I know. Can we maybe get a steel simple helmet? It covers the head. Not effective against blunt weapons, yeah. That is a bit of a problem. There's nothing really else I'd like, except maybe some medicine? Yeah, let's get like 9 medicine. It's gonna cost us all of our money. But we'll get a good gun out of it, instead of a bunch of mediocres. And we'll get more medicine, which is always a plus, really. There we go, we now have a stash of 18 actual proper by God medicine. That's good. Now all we need to do is fill this place up with more meat. It's gonna spoil pretty soon, sadly. But yeah, that's a good combat supplier. I'm happy with them passing by. You can see James off to do some mining. I approve. You have a lot of passions, James. A major for melee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minor passions. You can learn all the things. You are level 9 mining now, Trollsman. That's good. Struck some compacted machinery as well. There's a lot of ore in here if you just dig around randomly, apparently. Which is a good thing. We'll get a lot of stuff from it. There you go, buddy. And eclipse. Well, that is a thing now. No solar power for a bit. So we're gonna have to be conservative with that. It's gonna be a day until that spoils. Let's go try to cool things down in here, which is gonna be tough. Oh my god, it's 10 degrees in here. It's because people keep wandering in and out all the time. We need an airlock here now. Admittedly, we also need one over here, but if we at least have it there, have an airlock over here, that's gonna help. Slightly. It's also gonna mean that we go more insane from the door sounds. But that is just nature. Speaking of nature, these rice meals are going to waste. It's terrible. Okay, it's cooling down now. That airlock did help. It also helps that the animals are now asleep. That's good. It's still going to spoil in less than a day. I might tell one of the piggies that they need to stand in the door. Animal area 3, it's fine. Dromedary, can you help us? You're a big animal, you can do things. Like hold open a door. Because we need to cool more stuff here. It's fine. Thank you! There we go, that's gonna spoil and... Ooh. A group of mechanoids have arrived! Oh bugger! Yeah, that's 2 centipedes and 2 scythers. That's gonna hurt! And that's where we're gonna be ending it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series. If you are, don't forget to leave that like and perhaps a comment because it really helps out the channel a ton. It really does. It also makes me feel good, which I appreciate. You might also want to hit that subscribe button if you're new here. That means you'll get more of these lovely videos in your feed. And it also really helps the channel. So it's a win-win for both of us, really. You should do it. And if you would like your name to be in the game as one of my call lists, perhaps consider supporting me over at patreon.com/Derpdigital. If you can and want to. Anyway, I'll catch you all next time. Until then, have a good one, folks.